Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. Besties, listen. I'm gonna let y'all come in because let me tell you something. I'm gonna let y'all come in because I don't even know how long I'm gonna be live. So I don't want some of y'all that are gonna be in missing the live. You feel me? So I'm gonna give y'all a minute. I'm gonna give it a minute to kind of get out to the peoples, to get out into the ethers. I'm gonna give it a minute. Make sure you guys like the video. Make sure you guys are subscribed here and make sure your notification bells are turned on for all notifications. All right. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. You know what? Let me pull this up because it's like just far enough away that I don't want to be leaning in the whole time trying to see the dang chat. So just give me a second here. Let me just pull it up. YouTube vlogger, hello. Carrie Ann, hello. Lynn and Francis, hello, my loves. Crystal Venom, what is up, baby girl? Baby girl, I see you in that motherfucking profile picture. Okay. Honor Enterprises, hello, hello, my friends. Welcome in. I appreciate y'all so much for joining me. Y'all are my people, y'all are my friends, y'all are my besties. Okay, I got my little mini drinky drink, so mind your business, okay? So I'm gonna let y'all, first of all, I got pimple patches on, so if y'all can see like some clear dots on my face every now and again, it's because there are pimple patches on. I'm fine, right? You can just see them, okay? I'm gonna let y'all decide what type of reading you want to do. So rapid fire, you need to be live. Obviously, if you guys are catching this on the replay, you don't need to comment. But live chat right now, those of you that are here, rapid fire, I either want you to put love or I want you to put general, right? In the chat, I want you to tell me what type of reading y'all want to see. Very quickly, rapid fire, rapid fire. Let me give you guys another second. All right, all right, all right. So I feel like it was kind of it's like right, it's like neck and neck. So this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do both. We're gonna do both. We're gonna do both. We're gonna do both. Just to kind of get the energy out there because I feel like multiple things kind of want to come through and I don't want to block any of the messages that want to come in for us tonight. So, and like I said, I don't really know how long I'm going to be live because I do have to work in the morning and I literally just got off, like just got home. So I just want to make sure that I also get some rest, but we're not going to be live super long, but y'all know these messages always be hitting. All right. So let's dive into it. Capricorn, angel spirits, and guides. Thank you so much for bringing all of us together here for this unexpected live reading for Capricorn. Sun, moon, rising, and of course, everyone that is cross watching. Hello, hello, hello to everybody that has come in. I saw my friend MJ Gray pop in. Hello, my friend. I hope you are doing well. It is so good to see you here on the channel. Jennifer F, hello. Pillow Talk with Giselle, hello. Jason, hello, hello. Welcome in. All right, you guys. So, like I said, we're going to start the energy here. We are going to be diving into, like I said, just some general messages. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Angel spirits and guides, thank you so much for bringing us together. Show us what we need to see here, please. What are the messages that need to come through for Capricorn? Wow. Okay. So you have the energy of awakening. Butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high. Let's take a look. It's in a book. Read it, rainbow. Yo, awakening. Here we go. Y'all already know I don't do this shit for play. Y'all already know I don't do this shit for play. Third eye chakra. Huh. Take a look. It's in a book. Reading rainbow. Okay, let's get into this. Capricorn, I am speaking to someone here, right? Speaking to someone's, multiples of you, that are quite literally being downloaded, blasted, like blasted, okay, blasted to the heavens, all right, with messages, with clarity, with information that you've quite literally been asking for, okay, and it's almost like hard for you to accept the fact that this is what's happening. Like, it's hard for you to accept the fact that you are, it's like oh my god, like, oh my god, let it come to you. All right, let it come to you, because it can feel a little bit overwhelming here, Capricorn. There may be a sense of being like tired, feeling fatigued, wanting to sleep or nap and things like that. It's because you are literally being blasted, downloaded with information. A part of this is because of the graduation that we've been talking about, okay? And this graduation is that spiritual graduation, Hierophant energy, right? Where we are receiving information. So we are now knowing more, meaning the steps that we are taking are different, but it's this acceptance of the fact that we are moving into kind of like this new phase, this new cycle. That's that Hierophant energy we've been picking up on, okay? This third eye chakra awakening energy, talking about your intuition, inner wisdom, having kind of like this sixth sense type of deal. You are open. There's this openness. Bottom of the deck is emotional energy with root chakra and shadow work. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. And this is not negating the love energy at all. This is literally one and the same, right? And this is where we're going to start with the entirety of the reading, because it literally is talking about how you are shedding, because look at this, ancestors. I don't do this for play. Y'all already know I do not do this for play. It's not a game, right? This is not a game. This is not for funsies. I mean, I love having fun with you guys. I love hanging out, but it's not for funsies, right? There are true ass messages that are coming through here. And the fact that you have ancestors with shadow work and root chakra that preceded, it literally is telling you here, you are chopping down, cutting away, letting go of ancestral ties, chains, things that have been passed on. You, my friend, the goat, okay, the black sheep for real, are, you're doing the work. You, hello, Palmer. with third eye chakra and awakening. Okay? This is the energy of, yes, my friend. Oh, okay. Palmer, this is the energy, okay, of elevation, graduation. This is the energy of I understood the assignment. This is the energy of I have broken off these roots. I've broken off these branches. I've cut down the trees. I've done what I've needed to do in order to make this happen. It's emotional. There's feelings, right? There's flooding. There's this sense of shedding, crying, and even just processing, like just processing the moves that you're making, why you're making them, and why you're no longer doing things this way. Hmm. Hmm. What do you see, Capricorn? What do you feel? Because I know you feel the fact that there are brand new starts coming into your life, right? And these brand new starts are setting you on a path that the path isn't like you're used to, right? The path isn't like you're used to, but this is something that is going to give you and take you to a place that you've always wanted to be. And you see this happening not only financially, but I know you see this happening and feel this happening as it relates to love and as it relates to romance, right? Rebirth, bottom of the deck, twin flame. With winter energy, energy healing, energy work, and the full moon. Yeah, it's for a lot of you, you're getting the sense that something is defrosting, it's there, but it's not fully there. I feel the energy, I sense it. There's a full, complete, total arising that's happening here. You are not only connecting, right? Because we have to think about this masculine, feminine energy, right? So you're not only taking this in a route of, like I said, financial, more masculine, you're also taking this in the route of more homey, life sense, feminine. You're seeing these things, you're feeling these things. Life is changing, things are defrosting, things are coming in. There's an influx of positive karma that comes into your life here, Capricorn. Yeah, we're hearing things. Throat chakra, right? Talks about communication. We're hearing things are coming forward. There's communication physically, spiritually, mentally, even. Whoa, let's dissect this a little bit. Let's dissect this a little bit. Pulling you here, why I don't know. So there's probably something that needs to come through here. I was not going to go for this particular deck is what I'm talking about. So we will see. All right. So, okay, listen. Disruption with strength. Capricorn. Listen. The struggle, right? The challenge, the difficulty that we go through, disruption, right? The shakeup in our lives. It truly does build character and it truly does make us stronger, especially when we accept, right? There's a need for acceptance with the energy of disruption. We have sadness at the bottom of the deck, followed by energy and comfort. Now, these are all personal cards, basically, like personal to the self, personal to the individual. And it really is, how can I put this? It really is okay, right? It really is okay that things have to be uneasy, right? Be challenging, be difficult. It's okay, right? It's not what we want to go through, but time and 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 time again, we've realized that the difficult situations have done nothing but give us experience, make us stronger, give us wisdom, right? And it's inevitable, right? The difficulty, the change, the disruption that we deal with, it is inevitable. And there is sight here that you have now. It's a different sight, it's a different understanding um, as to why, right? And I feel like this sadness is less external and more intrinsically being understood. It is allowing your own energy to expand and be rebirthed, right? Phoenix into something new. I think it's going to be important for you to understand the shift that's happening energetically, right? Because the shift that's happening energetically, it's there to help you break timelines and it's there to help you kind of shift the physical into the same aspect as the spiritual. Does that make sense? Yeah, energy. There's someone coming in here, Capricorn. There's multiple things coming in here for you. It is it's going to be beneficial to your soul. It's going to be beneficial to your life and it's like I said again, you're kind of jumping into this new timeline and it's kind of setting you to move forward, right? So whether this is something that you've broken down and it has come to a financial situation, a romantic situation, a familial problem, a friendship issue or problem, whatever it is, you're being shifted into a new timeline. Things are aligning and it's moving you forward in this new life. It's like it's an abrupt shift. It's like someone who's learning to drive stick for the first time and they're like making like, those abrupt shifts and it's like, okay, so you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it. It's going to be good, right? Don't worry. It's going to be good. And there's a lot of heaviness that I'm beginning to feel. Okay, there's a lot of heaviness that I'm beginning to feel here. Hmm. Okay. So we have the energy of the mountain, number 22. We have number 21, the energy of the moon, and then number 35, the energy of wish. Number 21, the moon. Pay attention to your intuition as this time. Pay attention to your intuition at this time and move ahead confidently. With wish number 35, your heart's desire is ready to come true. Oh, Lord. So, kind of just running back on what we've been saying, it is just, it's being a little bit repetitive here, which is fine because it gives us confirmation. But it's the fact that there is some sort of cyclic wish or dream that is coming true here. Your intuition is trying to speak to you. It is telling you, hello, you know what I mean? Like there's something here. I need you to pay attention. And again, with the mountains, number 22, it does talk about difficulty and it talks about you being protected as you face challenges, but remaining cautious, right? Exactly. Just remaining alert to what is happening, to the changes that are occurring in your life, because again, we do live in a state of free will. Um, so other people have free will to do as they please as well. Okay. Bottom of the deck here is the plane. A journey is indicated either physically or metaphorically. Your life will become more full. With the chariot, charge ahead with confidence. Stay strong and focused. And the star, hard times are over. Look forward to abundance and happiness, enthusiasm and positivity. And like I said, that is energy that is quite literally showing you you're breaking, like it's quite literally here. You're breaking this down. You're coming out of difficulty, or you've already passed that point and you're kind of waiting for this shift to kind of happen. It's coming. It's there, right? If you are sensing this, if you are intuitively picking up on this, that's what this energy is, okay? What I want to do before I pull like any tarot cards, I want to grab some love messages here, okay? Love messages here for the Capricorns. As it relates to this energy here, please, Spirit, show us what we need to see. The communication card. This here. Karmic ties. Union card. Number 9, number 2, number 2, number 5, number 6, number 6. Mission energy, union energy, and messages of trust. So let's talk about it for a second, you guys. The first card that came out is, I wish I could say what I really feel. Someday I will, but right now I cannot. I am afraid. This is that energy that we've been picking up on recent love readings here on the channel. If you guys have been watching them, getting notified, there's this energy of a mask, this energy of somebody that's kind of like a ghost, this person that's kind of just, you can feel them, but you may not know who they are. If you do know who they are, excuse me, they may not necessarily be communicating here, but it's an energy, right? For some of you, meaning it may not necessarily be attached to a person yet, right? So sometimes it can be hard to understand that, but it is an energy in which you are picking up on in the spiritual, because you're a very high vibrational spiritual individual. You possibly meditate. It's possibly this energy of your dream space, like things like that, but it's not necessarily attached to a person. As you go through these processes, as you go through these awakenings and the physical kind of movements in your life, that energy gets closer and closer to the individual that you're going to be meeting. And then they become more visible, more viable in the physical, as you manifest, as you continue to meditate and do all those things. With karmic ties, it speaks of, I'm struggling with codependency. I'm afraid to let go of my old coping mechanism. And that's really important to kind of note, because with awakening, with third eye chakra, with rebirth, we've been talking about breaking away from ancestral ties. Sometimes those things are coping mechanisms, how we handle certain situations, how we deal with certain energy. And that's why I said this can be on both accounts, right? It doesn't necessarily just have to be just love. It could be, that's why I want to kind of tie this in to really understand that both energies are going through this, right? Both people, both parties, both sides. With union energy here, number 2, the first one that had come out, I feel our energy merging together as if it has a life of its own. We are becoming one. What have we been talking about this whole time? Right? And I literally just got finished talking about the energy that is coming towards you, right? So, same thing with this other person. As they become more high vibrational, as they're connecting to their spirit, their spiritual self, they possibly are watching readings, because a lot of um, masculines watch tarot readings. Okay, so it just, I mean, and as more people kind of open up to this kind of spiritual sense of self, there's going to be more of that. So as you rebirth, awaken, things like that, you're going to be connecting to people that they possibly meditate, they possibly heavily journal, watch tarot readings, do their own tarot readings, are into astrology, are into looking at their birth charts, all of this kind of stuff. Um, there's these energies and these feelings on both sides. With the second union card that came out, number 6, you have our love will manifest through the union of heart and mind. Expanding these areas allows our love to grow. Heart and mind. Okay, so really opening up your heart space, opening up your mental, your spiritual self to this love, to this union, and accepting it into your life, all of this. And then the codependency thing, right? Of a coping mechanism. And then number 5, mission. Our mission is to be unconditional love. Clearing our programming is a necessary part of opening our hearts, which is literally the card before it. Talking about opening up your heart and your mind to this love. Can't do that if we're holding on to programming, to coping mechanisms, to energies that are quite literally stifling us on a day to day. And that's why I say, like, sometimes we're not talking about like these big to dos. People be like, oh, I ain't got nothing to let go of. Them coping mechanisms, that codependency that you be carrying around like a damn bitch. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's the thought process that you have around something. It ain't got to be this big thing. A lot of the times when we talk about, oh, we have to let go, we're talking about in here, how we move. We're not talking about you need, like, there's only so much physical you can let go of. You feel me? Like, I'm quite literally talking about that that you do when you by yourself, the way that you think, that's gotta go. Okay, we gotta process that differently. Okay, I can't be searching and searching and searching and looking and codependent on love, looking for something that's not codependent on me, when I quite literally am over here doing codependent ass shit. You feel me? That's what we talking about. Okay, we talking about taking accountability for self. Okay, and that's why people, be like, listen, it be the little shit, because we are not, we listen, if you were on this channel and resonate with the readings for real, Do I have children? No. If you're on this channel and you resonate with these readings for real, you're not letting go of big shit at this point. Like, you've already have done that or in the process of completing those things. We talking about the details. We are fine tuning. This is Eight of Pentacles. Okay. We're over here looking at the details. Okay. We're over here fine tuning self. We're over here like the levels in which you have now reached as far as awakening is concerned. You're going to start hitting them faster. Why? Because we're not taking these big ass jumps and leaps at this point, right? We're getting certificates and we're kind of going back and getting recertified and we're doing this and we're doing type of thing. Okay. So when the Hierophant energy is coming up and it starts to come up more consistently, because it will as the year goes on, I'm just telling you guys this, it's going to be important to understand, because the Devil card will come out too. And yes, it does have a lot to do with us being a Capricorn collective, but at the same time, we have to remember what that energy also represents. And sometimes those things are little chains, little zip ties, right? That we have, little accessories that we've been carrying that just aren't working for the frame and the energy and the spiritual god or goddess that we have shed from the shadow. Okay. It doesn't go with the vibe. And we can't continue to bring certain things. And this is why finding love and finding these relationships, it becomes like more and more selective because of what you were unwilling to add back to you, because you've already done the work to get it off of you. Okay. So the dealing with lack of accountability, lack of wanting to be open, right? Not wanting to communicate. Those are the things that are basic non negotiables. You know what I'm saying? Some people will negotiate with that. Do you know how it slims the pool of people down even more? Okay. It just slims people down even more. You got to start thinking like that, right? If you were going to want to be up here spiritually, how many other people are up there? It ain't that many. Like this, like we have to really like take the Mount Everest, for example, and people trying to climb Mount Everest. You got more people down here, some people here, some people here. It starts to get thin. You know what I'm saying? Real thin, real quick. And this is where the settling comes in, right? When you start to spiritually evolve, right? And you get to a point where you're like, okay, I'm here, I'm living my life, I'm doing my thing. I'm not like actively looking for love. I'm just going to kind of like try to let it come into my life. There will be love that comes in, there will be energies that come in that will put you in a position of, let me see if this mug want to settle. And you got to be strong enough to know, no. Because then what you've been chill on is going to come right in and it's going to be like, bro, glad I didn't. I never had to. I just had to continue to push my feet, my heart open, and my brain wide. Telling you. There is a love that comes in here for you. There's a divine love that flows between the two of you, it says. But there is this love that comes in for you, Capricorn. And I'm going to be honest, I want you to not be in search of this love. I want you to feel it, feel the energy. I want you to acknowledge what comes through. I want you to acknowledge the messages, the downloads, and all of the things that you are sensing here, right? Maybe spend time jotting things down, different signs, synchronicities, things that you pick up on. I want you to keep these things close and handy, but I don't want you to focus too much on actively, or really focus at all on actively looking for the individual or looking for the situation. I want you to be more mindful of the messages that are coming through, be more mindful of the downloads, your dreams that you're receiving, but the active looking and searching and being open sight wise to this person, to this job, to whatever. I want you to not do that. I want you to just be more mindful of the downloads that you're receiving, because that's going to help you decode your next steps, right? And the next steps that you take are what's going to intersect you and the person that you're supposed to be vibing with. You and maybe the position that you're supposed to be working through, working towards, receiving, right? Maybe this is about a move or a relocation, right? Don't focus too much on when. Just allow yourself to be more mindful of the downloads that you're receiving, because those downloads are going to help you take these next steps. Okay. I feel that there is something else that wants to come through. So we have the energy of cleanse, blind spot, and growth. It definitely feels like, again, somebody in your periphery is like, I see, but I don't see. Like, it's blurry. Like, there's somebody in your periphery that has done a lot of growing. Um, I feel like this person has gone through major awakening and cleansing of their own. You may not even know who this person is, right? Sometimes we have to remember that the people that we end up connecting with go through their own shit, right? And if this is even somebody that is new, um, let me tell you something. They can be cleansed, they can have grown, right? And you find out about this through conversation, right? Through learning about one another. But bottom of the deck is divine feminine with reunion and romance and true love. I'm going to be very honest here, Capricorn. I feel like there's, again, somebody in your periphery, right? You don't see them. They could be on your social media. They, people be like, well, my shit is private. Do you know how many people just search up people's names and just be looking at they private part of their page? Like, be for real. Like, people do weird shit. Like, I'm gonna be real honest. So, because I've seen it, and I'm like, what are you doing? Like, just looking for what? Like, what are you looking for? But people just be looking. They just be looking. They be lurking. They be looking. They be curious. They be wondering. They be seeing. Okay, so I don't care if your shit is private. If you ain't got people blocked where they can't find you, you don't know what people are doing. Okay? Be for real. You don't know what people are doing when they click on your shit. Okay? So keep that in mind when we talk about people watching, lurking, being in your periphery. You over here talking, I'm not, nobody's watching me. You don't know that. Okay? You don't know. Somebody could be literally looking at your little ass profile picture going, okay? You don't know. Keep it cool. Keep it cool. I'm telling you, keep it. You don't know. You've got the reunion with romance and true love. Okay? With romance and true love. And reunion can be a reunion of souls. The two of you meet and you feel like you know together. You know each other. You've been together before. Hold up now. You could actually have been with this person. Or it feels that way. Six of Cups. My mother is funny. But yeah. She over here just blowing my anyway. Yeah. This is what I'm talking about. I'm glad we took the time to explain this because I really do feel like some people be like, my stuff is private or I don't post nothing on social media. Please stop. Please. Please. Yeah. Look, final move. Final move. My Lord. Okay. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Get down. Thank you. We've got regret and be gentle. This is for someone specific. This is not for everybody. There is someone that is coming back from the past. They were wounded. This is about divine timing. Spirit is asking you to be gentle with them. Like I said, this is for a specific person. This is not for everybody. Okay. Soul searching. Take a step back. For some of you, again, this is going to be for a specific group of you, not for everybody. But the person that this is for you, this is somebody that needed to find themselves. This person said that they had like soul searching to do. They've got to figure things out. This person has grown, they've cleansed, they've done a lot and they're coming back. So for some of you, because the regret energy is very different. This is somebody that regrets treating you a certain way, regrets doing something. They have gone through an awakening, a rebirth, they've done growing, they've cleansed. They're also in your blind spot, but this person is someone that was trying to take accountability, trying to do things the right way, trying to make sure that they were in the right mind space, the right headspace, and they are coming back towards you. Okay. Yeah, we have harmony and soulmate here. So take it as it resonates. We have dreams and illusions with intimacy, balance, and dark night of the soul. For some of you, you may have been actually having like romantic type dreams, more like fiery, hot, steamy type dreams, or kind of like the sense or the feelings, especially at night with somebody's energy here. It's because you guys are in like this kundalini type of vibe, kundalini type of energy. um Dark night of the soul, this again, this is not going to be for everybody. This is for a specific group of Capricorns. This energy, this person with dark night of the soul, there's been a lot that's been shed. The two of you are gonna like share a lot. There's a lot of strength, there's a lot of depth. This person may have scorpionic energy on their chart, but they're definitely a spiritual individual. This person knows a lot, they understand a lot, they go deep, they do really deep inner work here. Okay, I'm going to be honest, and I feel like that's a part of the reason why the two of you really connect on an intimate level as well. It's because of it's because this relationship is, it's not that it's not physical, it is very physical, but it's very spiritual as well. It is a very spiritual undertaking of a relationship. Bottom of the deck here is masked offer with delicacy, self-love, and communication. This person is, they it's not the fact that they're gentle, it's the fact that they are kind, right? They are a very comforting and loving individual here, okay? So just take that as it resonates. Let's see. Let's see. I don't even have any tarot on the board here. That's the crazy part. I've been shouting out tarot cards, but there's no tarot on this board. This is straight oracle that we're reading. My God. We're not going to do too many tarot cards for real because I told myself I wasn't going to go super long. Put a couple more messages here, please, for Capricorn. The Seven of Wands. Excuse me, the Empress. Okay, so the Seven of Wands, the Empress, and the Hermit, Capricorn, they're saying something needs to be like a wall, a boundary needs to be kind of pulled down. You need to really show yourself, show who you are. Um, because it feels very encapsulated, enclosed, especially with the Hermit and the Seven of Wands. It feels like kind of like protecting this egg, protecting this Empress, protecting the fertile one, protecting the one that is um, kind of like the blessing, but it feels like a wall of some sort needs to come down. And it's like you're not losing that wisdom. You're not losing the fact that you've gone through the depths, you've gone through the shadow work. You're not losing that energy or that information. You're just kind of letting a boundary down. I feel like there's somebody that's right beyond a boundary or a wall. The Page of Cups and the King of Wands brings a very adventurous and handsome, masculine energy that comes in. I feel like this person is not only very, creative, but they're intuitive as well, and they really know what they want and kind of how they're going to get it and go for it. This person is bringing forth the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. So it looks like that they're looking for something long term as well. Again, this is something you may not physically see, but you can sense it coming. This is right beyond that boundary, Capricorn. The Tower and the Nine of Wands. Okay, it's going to be a little bit upsetting to let that down, let that boundary down, let the wall kind of go. It is going to create an upset. It may feel a little bit rocky and shocking to your soul, but it's something that's necessary in order to help you see, right? Because, like I said, with that wall down, you're not losing the fact that you've done the work. You are the hermit, you have all this inner wisdom, you're knowledgeable, Capricorn. That doesn't change that. That doesn't change. The Queen of Cups and the Fool and the Nine of Cups show that if you trust your intuition, you're going to be taking a leap of faith towards something that's going to quite literally bring you divine blessing. It's going to bring you what you've been asking for, what you've been wishing for, what you've been praying for, and it comes in quite quickly at that. Knight of Wands. Because sometimes we forget, just because we let a wall down does not mean I lose all of that information and that wisdom and knowledge that I gained by going through said thing. Okay? Doesn't mean that. So, you've got your wits about you. You know what's going on. You are the one in all senses, mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, romantically. Okay? You are the one. You ain't dumb, Capricorn. You're just nervous and scared because obvious reasons. Eight of Cups, Three of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. So, oh Lordy. So again, that Eight of Cups energy is kind of like walking away, right? We love that kind of transitioning energy because the 8 leads us to the 10. The allowing ourselves to walk away from the 8 allows us to walk towards the 9 and the 10, right? So with the Three of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles here, I really do love how this is depicted because I almost feel like there is a sense of creation and abundance that kind of comes in, and there's a lot of hardworking energy in both of these cards, and 3 and the 2 leads us to the Ace. So Capricorn, you are seeing the fact that there is a lot of spiritual support, right? And when you choose to do something physically, right, when you're like making this choice, Two of Pentacles, you're being supported here, Three of Pentacles, and that choice is connected to the Eight of Cups here as well. You are being supported, and it's going to help you build. It's going to quite literally help you get to that Ace of Pentacles, which is through letting the wall down in front of the Empress, but not forgetting the fact that she is supported by the Hermit. There's a lot of support here, okay, for you. Expect conversation to come in for sure. Judgment, Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, expect, and that Queen of Swords. Expect a conversation to come in here, Capricorn. Allow your truth to reign through. Allow yourself to be honest with what you need, with what you want. Don't allow yourself to back down, but do expect communication. All right. And it's gonna be like rapid fire communication too. Wow. We are going to close this out here, Capricorn, because I think that this was a fabulous message. Fabulous message. Wow, so 3 of the same color, which rarely ever happens. And at the bottom of the deck is the 4th color, so that actually never happens. We have release, 876, let go of old patterns and belief that no longer serve your highest good. Embrace the freedom in your life. Release. 543, clarity. Trust yourself and the universe to make the necessary changes to achieve your goals. Soon you'll gain clarity about your life's purpose. And transformation. 555. Release old habits, embrace new opportunities for growth, and trust in the universe's plan for you. And then starting over. Starting over, 210. You are presented with the opportunity for a fresh start and new beginnings. Release regrets and embrace the present moment with openness and optimism. Capricorn, I absolutely, absolutely love this message. I just want to thank you all so, so much for joining me. Thank you guys for liking the video. If you have not already done so, go ahead and smash that like button for me, you guys. It is the best way, freest way to support your girl here out on the channel. And of course, your comments down below, your comments on the live, absolutely, absolutely amazing. If I did not get to you, did not say hi to you personally, I apologize, but hello. Thank you, my friends. I truly, truly, truly appreciate each and every one of you. And y'all know that, especially my OGs that have been here for a hot minute. All right. Y'all already know what is up. Y'all are my people. Y'all are my friends. Y'all are my besties. Okay. And like I said, I do have to work tomorrow, you guys. But if you want another live, we can go live on Friday night. We can hang out a little bit. It won't be kind of rushed or anything. It'll just, we'll go with the flow. We'll do a little bit of everything. We'll pull cards, we'll chit chat, we'll talk. We'll get the vibe going. So if that's something that you guys want to do, let me know as well. But I just want to say thank you again, because you guys do not ever have to spend time here. You do not ever have to click on my videos. You do not ever, 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 ever have to sit and watch me. So I want to say thank you and I appreciate you, because these are not things that you have to do. And you decide to spend a little bit of your day with me, and it means so much to me. So thank you. I hope you guys have had a fabulous, fabulous week up until this point. I hope tomorrow, your Friday, is absolutely amazing. I hope you guys can end out your week with a bang. And I hope, with that being said, you can start your weekend off on a high note. All right, you guys. So get some rest, sleep well, make sure you stay hydrated, and I will speak to you guys in the next one.